My old favorite film, I want to say, was Princess Mononoke.
Okay.
Um, just because I would watch that like on repeat. I love the animation style. I love that it's quite a much more darker tone than the rest of Studio Ghibli's film.
Hmm.
Uh, it it's a little quite a bit more graphic. Um, it's one of the few films from my childhood where the protagonist doesn't like get together with the love interest.
Yeah.
Um, and instead it's more of a theme of save nature. Like, don't be addicted to the environment.
It appealed to your little
Uh,
green thumb.
yeah,
Yeah.
my inner hippie awakens. um, but then like my favorite film, I would probably say is New York Syndicate, New York, depending on DVD release. It's by Charlie Kaufman.
Mm-hmm.
Which this is why I say it's different because he's recently released Thinking of Ending Things.
Wait, what was that? New York what?
Syndicate,
Ah.
or sometimes Syndicate New York. Um, it's really unfortunate, that one, because it was released in 2008, so it was right when the recession hit,
Yeah.
and it was Kaufman's like last film, so nobody really went out to go see it. So it got really bad box office.
Yeah.
So the studios kind of shut him down from making films
Oof.
until Anomalia came out like a few years back. Um, but it's about a screenwriter or a stage writer
Yeah.
who gets semi-successful, and he gets a big break. His home life, though, wife leaves him, takes his daughter with her. So he's trying to figure things out and writing this play at the same time that's
Mm.
reflective of his own life. And he wants to make it as real as possible. So it's about him writing the play, and then it becomes about him writing the play, writing the play, writing the play. He's hired actors to play himself, to play his people, living on set.
Whoa.
And it's just like the deterioration that happens in his mind and towards the relationships that he fosters within it,
Yeah.
all in the pursuit of art. But in terms of time as a structure, what draws me to it is that every time you watch it, it's it's almost like it's a different film every time because it kind of grows with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you really want to get like a rundown of it, there's YouTube channel YMS.
Mm.
Your movie sucks. There's a great review on it, which he still hasn't finished. It's been like 4 years since he started the review, and he
Yeah.
hasn't finished it. But every part of that film speaks volumes on life, and relationships. You as yourself, a person. It, like in Blade Runner, it doesn't matter at the end of the day who you are.
Yeah.
It just, or like your legacy, even. You can try and leave a legacy to follow, but does it really matter? You've left a legacy.
Slowly regresses into an existential crisis. Slowly mid podcast, slowly begins muttering little things to himself in the corner. Is it
I
really?
think that's what's beautiful about it. It's like, even though you have this idea of it doesn't matter if you leave a legacy behind.
Mm.
The message is to live through the moment. Not like Drake said, YOLO. But but more so that like
I've never heard someone say it so earnestly. No, but go on.
but just enjoy life
Yeah.
as it is, as it's come to be, and those people that you foster relationships with, don't hold on to the past ones that didn't work.
Yeah.
Think towards the future, think towards the now, but all in relative terms. We're humans and we don't know what the fuck we're doing, so
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, just as just to echo what you were saying, I think Ricky Gervais made a comment about that where I might be wrong on this, but I think he did, where it's like, what's the point of saying something like along the lines of, oh well, I don't want to watch this movie because it's gonna end. It's like, well, yeah, it is, but you're here to enjoy it, So just because you're not gonna get to, go on through it forever and whatnot, you're here right now watching it. You're gonna enjoy while you're watching it, and then you're gonna leave. It's gonna end, and you would have had a good time. In fact, you're gonna remember the good points and good things about it. And I guess when you bring that into life on a whole, you just have to remember, it goes on, and it is what it is, and you should be able to. And I think you mentioned that it's even a little bit comforting that you don't have anything, pressing down on you or any expectations being pushed down on you to be met. It's kind of like a blank canvas. So essentially, you get to, choose what kind of person you want to be, what kind of, man or woman you want to end up being, what kind of legacy you want to end up leaving, or not even legacy, but what kind of impact, I guess, more or less the same thing, but what kind of impact you want to leave on the people around you, whether, directly, indirectly, whatever. It makes it a lot more interesting that way. And it's really cool when art mediums bring that out, because that's like one of the most relatable things to the human experience. But yeah, did you have more to say about the movie, or?
No, Manny, I was gonna ask though, have you seen I'm Thinking of Ending?
Have I seen what?
I'm Thinking of Ending thing.
I'm thinking of ending?
I'm Thinking of Ending thing. Have you seen it? It's the latest film by Cobb.
I'm thinking of ending things.
It's like on Netflix, I think. Yeah.
I like how you're slowly stripping away. Yeah, it is a Netflix film, but I haven't seen it. I like how you're slowly stripping away my film buff status, bit by bit. just mentioning, back of the classroom films that I haven't seen yet.
Well, I mean, you mentioned Downfall. I haven't actually seen Downfall.
Yeah, but Downfall is more. Well, I guess it's it's foreign cinema, so not many people. I wouldn't say like.
It's got the famous gift of it.
I suppose you're correct. Yes, I suppose. But yeah, I haven't seen it. I have to check that out.
I think it's quite an interesting film. I do say so myself. It hit all the right notes, I think, personally, but that's just me. Very awkward. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
To add to what is currently the topic of conversation.
We've got like literally, I think, an hour of answering the first question.
Well, we can rename this episode. What is your favorite movie?
Yeah, I think so.
Blade Runner 2040.
I think we're gonna like imagine just a bunch of comments just saying the video starts at whatever timestamp. You're welcome. But yeah, that was the favorite movie segment. That was question 1.
Listen, I hope everyone enjoyed the Boris Johnson impression.
Oh, was that him?
Just to clarify. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, indeed.
That is it. I hear it now. Yeah, no, in fact, I do think, yeah, that, well, yes, of course, you would have to give prize to the NHS. You would. But on the larger scale of things, we would have to think very carefully, actually, of the wider impact that we would have. He has the most interesting tonation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't. Let's not get into him right now. Ooh, him and his cabinet.
I'm sorry for you Brits and what you have to endure right now with your resident.
It's all good.
It's all great. It's great. But moving to a lighter topic, our second question is: what's your favorite game?